Liam, can I ask you something really honest?
Of course, Emily. What's on your mind?
Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, I'm not good enough? Or maybe, I wish I was more confident like other people?
Yeah, actually, many times. In school, in meetings, even when I wanted to speak up but didn't, I felt small, invisible.
Exactly. So many of us believe that confidence is something we're born with. But here's the truth. Confidence is built, step by step.
So it's not magic? It's not just for special people?
Nope, not at all. Confidence is not something you find, it's something you create.
Wow, that changes everything. So even someone shy, nervous, or starting from zero, they can build real strong confidence?
Yes, from scratch. And in today's podcast, we're going to show you exactly how. We'll break it down emotionally, practically, step by step.
That sounds powerful because, let's face it, confidence isn't just about talking louder. It's about believing in yourself even when no one else does.
Exactly. And if you're listening right now and you've been doubting yourself, feeling small, scared, or stuck, this episode is for you.
So stay with us till the end. We'll teach you not just how to sound confident, but how to feel it, live it, and build it from the ground up.
Let's begin this beautiful journey together. Let's start building your confidence from scratch.
All right, Emily. We've said confidence can be built, but let's take a moment to really understand why confidence is so important.
Yes, because most people think confidence is just about public speaking or taking selfies with a smile. But real confidence, it touches every part of your life.
Like,
Like walking into a room and not shrinking, like speaking your mind without shaking, like saying yes to opportunities and no to things that hurt you.
That's deep. Confidence is about having the courage to live life on your terms.
Exactly. Without confidence, you might stay quiet in class, avoid interviews, say no to your dreams just because you feel not ready.
And sometimes we don't even realize how many doors we're closing on ourselves.
Yes, confidence is not arrogance. It's not pretending to be perfect. It's simply believing, I deserve to try.
That line hit me. I deserve to try. Even if I fail, even if I'm not the best, I still deserve a chance.
Exactly. Confidence helps you show up for yourself, your goals, your future, even when the world doubts you, even when you doubt yourself.
And when you start to believe in yourself even a little, life starts to feel different, right?
Absolutely. You speak differently. You walk taller. You take action instead of hiding.
So, no matter where our listeners are starting from, if they build confidence step by step, they can change everything.
That's what this episode is about. Building a strong, quiet power inside you that says, I can, I will, I believe. Let's be real. Lack of confidence can make your life feel so small.
Yeah, it's like being stuck in a box that no one can see, but you feel it every day.
Let's paint a picture for our listeners. Tell me, have you ever avoided doing something just because you felt nervous?
Definitely. I remember once I had a chance to speak during a college presentation. I had great ideas, but I stayed quiet because my hands were shaking. My voice felt like it would crack. I just sat there and smiled, pretending I was okay.
I can relate. For me, it was at a family wedding. Everyone was dancing, enjoying, but I stood in the corner thinking, what if they laugh? What if I look stupid?
Wow. These moments are painful, but they're so common. People don't see the war happening inside us.
Exactly. Here are some ways lack of confidence shows up in real life. You avoid raising your hand in class. You walk with your head down. You say sorry even when you've done nothing wrong. You always say yes because you're afraid to say no.
Or you try to be perfect all the time because you're scared someone will find out you're not good enough.
Yes. Lack of confidence creates this quiet sadness. You feel like you're watching life instead of living it.
That hits hard. And the worst part? Sometimes no one around you even notices that you're struggling.
Right, because on the outside, you're smiling, but inside, you're shrinking.
If you're listening right now and you've felt this, you're not alone.
That's the truth. So many of us have been there. And guess what? You can come out of it. Confidence can grow even from that dark, quiet place.
Emily, earlier we talked about how confidence breaks down in real life. But where does that fear come from?
Good question, Liam. Let's go deeper. There are two types of causes, emotional and logical.
Let's start with emotional. What's one major emotional reason people lose confidence?
One word, rejection. Think back. Maybe someone laughed when you spoke English, or someone made you feel like your opinion didn't matter.
Yeah, those moments stick. Even if it was years ago, it still echoes in your mind.
Exactly. We start believing that we're not enough, that we're boring or not smart or not beautiful enough.
And here's the tricky part. Our brain remembers pain more than success.
So true. You could do 10 things right, but that one mistake, that's what plays on repeat.
Now let's talk about logical causes. These are practical reasons, right?
Yes, like not having the skills or practice to feel confident. If you never practice public speaking, of course you'll feel nervous.
So sometimes it's not about fear, it's about being unprepared.
Exactly. Confidence comes from experience. You build it by doing things again and again, even when it's scary.
Another logical reason, we compare ourselves too much. Social media shows us perfect people and we think, I'll never be like them.
Yes, comparison kills confidence. You start feeling small, slow, or behind, when in reality, you're just human.
So to sum it up, emotionally, we're hurt by rejection and failure. Logically, we lack preparation or compare too much.
And the beautiful part? Once we understand these reasons, we can change them, bit by bit, day by day. Liam, do you remember the first time you felt truly proud of yourself?
Yeah, it was small. No one even noticed it. I spoke English to a stranger at a bus stop. Just a few sentences. But after that, I felt like I climbed a mountain.
Exactly. That, my friend, is called a tiny win. It may look small on the outside, but inside, it's huge.
So what you're saying is confidence doesn't start with big things? It starts with tiny victories?
Yes, confidence grows when you prove to yourself, even once, that you can, not to the world, but to you.
Give us some examples. What does a tiny win look like for someone struggling with confidence?
Sure, speaking one English sentence out loud, making eye contact with someone for 3 seconds, saying no when you usually say yes, posting one video or a voice note, writing down 3 things you like about yourself.
That's so doable. Anyone can start with these, even today.
That's the magic. Tiny wins are like bricks. You place one today, another tomorrow, and slowly you're building a wall of unshakable confidence.
And every time you get one win, you feel stronger, right?
Yes, because your brain starts saying, wait, I can do this. I'm not useless. I'm improving.
I think this is where most people make a mistake. They wait for a big moment to feel confident, but it never comes.
Exactly. Confidence doesn't arrive. You build it, earn it, stack it, one tiny win at a time.
So to everyone listening, your mission today is simple. Get one tiny win, just one. And tomorrow, another.
Because those small moments are the seeds of greatness. Start small, start now, but never stop.
Emily, I've heard people say this before, but I always wondered, does talking to yourself in the mirror really help?
Oh, Liam, it's more powerful than people think because the mirror habit isn't just about talking, it's about facing yourself.
That sounds deep already. Can you explain how it works?
Absolutely. Here's what you do every morning or night, stand in front of a mirror, look into your own eyes, not your hair, not your clothes, but right into your eyes.
Sounds a little uncomfortable.
Yes, that's the point. Because most people avoid themselves. But if you want to build confidence from scratch, you have to reconnect with you.
Okay, I'm listening. What do I say in the mirror?
Start simple. I'm learning, I'm growing. I'm proud of myself for trying. I deserve love, success, and peace. I believe in me.
Wow, even hearing that feels healing. And saying it to your own reflection, that's strong.
It is. You're teaching your brain to hear positive things from your own voice. That's how you reprogram your self image.
And I guess if you do it daily, it becomes a habit?
Exactly. At first, it might feel weird. You might even cry. But over time, it becomes a ritual, a daily reminder that you matter.
This sounds like a confidence gym. 5 minutes in front of the mirror, and your mind starts building strength.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. And the best part, it's free, it's private, and it's powerful.
So here's our challenge for everyone listening. Start the mirror habit today. Look into your eyes and speak life.
Because the more love and belief you show to yourself, the less you'll need approval from others.
Emily, earlier you mentioned the mirror habit, and that really spoke to me. But what about people who are more private or prefer writing?
I'm so glad you asked. That brings us to the third confidence building strategy, the confidence journal.
Sounds interesting already. What exactly is it?
It's a simple notebook or even a notes app where you write down one thing you did well today, one thing you're proud of, one thing you want to improve, and one kind message to yourself.
That's it? Just 4 lines a day?
Yes, but those 4 lines can transform how you see yourself because we usually remember what we did wrong, but this journal helps you remember what you did right.
That's so true. I often forget my little wins. I focus on what I missed, not what I achieved.
Exactly. When you write about your small victories, like speaking up once, finishing a task, or even showing kindness, your brain starts saying, hey, I'm actually growing.
So this isn't just a diary, it's like building proof of your growth.
Yes, you're writing your own story of confidence. And when you have a bad day, and we all do, you can go back and read what you've already overcome.
That's powerful because confidence isn't built in just one moment. It's built by remembering who you are becoming.
Beautifully said. And let's be honest, our minds are loud with fear. So we have to speak louder with our truth. And journaling helps us do that.
So, to everyone listening, grab a notebook today. And tonight, write just 4 lines. That's your first step.
And do it tomorrow and the next day. Because the most confident people, they don't wait to feel ready. They show up anyway and they reflect on their journey. Okay, Liam, now let's talk about something super practical. Even if you're feeling nervous inside, your body can help you feel confident on the outside.
You're talking about body language, right?
Exactly, because your body speaks before your mouth does. And the good news? You can train it to speak confidence.
All right, I'm curious. What does confident body language actually look like?
Let me paint a picture. Stand tall, shoulders back, chest slightly open, not stiff, just strong. Keep your chin level, eyes up, and when you walk, walk like you belong.
Wow, just listening to that, I sat up straighter.
That's the power of it. When you hold your body with confidence, your brain starts to believe, I'm okay. I've got this.
It's like the body sends signals to the mind instead of the other way around.
Exactly. Harvard research even showed that holding a power pose for just 2 minutes, like standing with your hands on your hips and feet apart, can actually raise your confidence hormones.
Wait, so a superhero pose can change your brain?
Yes, isn't that wild? And here's another trick: slow down. Confident people don't rush, they take their time to speak, to walk, to respond.
I love that. No more fidgeting, shrinking, or apologizing for taking space.
Exactly. So here's what our listeners can try today: stand in front of the mirror and practice confident posture. Smile, not fake, but soft and steady. Walk into a room with presence, even if it's your bedroom.
Because the way you carry yourself can create the way you feel.
Yes, confidence isn't just internal, it's physical, it's visible. And every time you move with confidence, your mind catches up. Liam, even with all these amazing tips, I know it's not easy to keep confidence all the time. What do you think causes those moments of doubt?
Honestly, Emily, I think it's fear. Fear of failing, looking foolish, or being judged.
Yes, fear is like the confidence thief. It sneaks in and tells us lies. You're not good enough, you'll embarrass yourself, no one will listen.
And sometimes it feels so loud, it's hard to hear your own voice.
Exactly. So, what do we do when fear screams the loudest?
Maybe first, recognize the fear. Like, say, okay, I see you, I hear you.
Yes, that's the first step. Don't fight or run from the fear. Acknowledge it kindly, because when you name your fear, it loses power.
Then what?
Then we act anyway. Confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it.
Like a superhero with shaky hands but a brave heart.
Exactly. Another key is preparing for doubt. Know your triggers. Maybe before a speech, you feel sick, or before a phone call, your mind races.
So we prepare by practicing calming techniques.
Yes, deep breaths, positive self talk, or even a quick power pose. Also, remind yourself this feeling is temporary, it doesn't define me.
I love that. It's like telling fear you don't own me.
Exactly. And remember, everyone, even the most confident people, face doubt. Confidence is a muscle you keep exercising.
So when doubt hits, it's time to flex that muscle harder.
Yes, you might stumble, but each time you get back up, your confidence grows stronger. All right, Liam, let's put all our confidence tools into action with the role play. Imagine I'm a new colleague and you want to introduce yourself confidently.
Okay, here goes. Standing tall, smiling softly. Hi, Emily. I'm Liam. I've been really looking forward to working with you. How has your first week been?
Nice start. I like the smile and strong posture. Now I'll respond. Hi, Liam. Thanks so much. It's been great, but I'm still learning the ropes. I appreciate you reaching out.
Great. I'll keep the conversation flowing. That's totally normal. I remember my first week was a bit overwhelming too. If you ever want to chat or have questions, I'm here.
Perfect. Notice how Liam uses positive body language and kind words? That builds trust and confidence in both people.
Yes, and I'm also practicing active listening, nodding and showing I care.
Exactly. Confidence isn't just about talking, it's about connection.
Okay, for our listeners, here's a tip. Practice this dialogue in front of your mirror. Use the confident posture and smile we talked about.
Yes, and record yourself if you can. Listening back helps you improve.
Also, try switching roles. Pretend you're Emily and practice responding warmly. It builds empathy and confidence.
Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's practice and growth. Liam, let's teach our listeners some important words and phrases from today's episode. Ready?
Ready? Let's go.
First word, confidence, meaning a feeling of self-assurance and belief in your abilities. Example, she spoke with confidence during the interview.
Second phrase, body language, meaning the way you use your body to communicate without words. Example, his body language showed he was nervous.
Third word, power pose, meaning a strong, open posture that can boost your confidence. Example, before the meeting, she did a power pose to feel brave.
Fourth word, self-talk, meaning the things you say to yourself in your mind. Example, positive self-talk helps reduce fear.
Fifth phrase, overcome doubt, meaning to get past feelings of uncertainty or fear. Example, he worked hard to overcome doubt before his speech.
Sixth word, practice, meaning to do something repeatedly to improve skills. Example, practice speaking English every day to get better.
Seventh phrase, take your time, meaning to do something slowly and carefully without rushing. Example, when you speak, take your time to be clear.
Great list. Listeners, try to use these words in your daily conversations.
Yes, and write sentences with these words in your confidence journal. It's a perfect way to remember. Liam, what a journey. We've talked about how confidence isn't something you're born with, it's something you build step by step.
That's right, Emily. From understanding the causes of self-doubt to practicing body language and positive self-talk, every small action counts.
So, to our amazing listeners, remember this: confidence grows when you practice kindness to yourself, take your time, and act anyway, even when you feel scared.
Yes, and every time you try, even if you stumble, you are getting stronger. Your confidence muscle is growing bigger and stronger.
If you take one thing away from today's episode, let it be this: you already have the power to build confidence inside you.
So start now. Stand tall, speak kindly to yourself, and try one confident action today.
And if you found this episode helpful, please subscribe to Speak English with Mishu. Share it with your friends and comment below with your own confidence story. We'd love to hear from you. Remember, you are capable, you are brave, and you can build your confidence from scratch.
Thanks for listening and see you in the next episode. Keep shining, everyone.